Bop, beep, bong. There we go. And you ain't never had it like this. Pop your shit. Tell me do it. I want it bad, I want every corner of the room. Oh, don't put that in the reverse. Give y'all a couple minutes to get in here, as I always do. Make sure you're taking your notes. Got your little notebook. And get your food, your bevs. Your bevs. Your bevs. Cheers. I was feeling kind of cute, so I decided to make a watermelon margarita. In case y'all didn't know, I am a bartender. And it's lit. I think I was trying to get a little too cute with the tahini. I like tahini, but I think I did a little too much. Hey, Carrie. I'm good. How are you, Bookie? It's already a message there to hell for review. Don't be acting up already, y'all, on a Friday night. Block party invites are going out swiftly and without warning. That's how we get down around here. I need to rewatch this reading. The Homie Through Lynn's Eyes. We love Lynn over this way. Let me bring up this chat, because if anybody getting out of hand, I'm gonna have to, yeah, I mean. If y'all are not subscribed to the channel, make sure you do. You see what I'm saying? So not only are we gonna report you, yes, we do report around here. Report you for that. Hide you on the channel too. And now you hella blog. Look at you. Look at you. Welcome to the block party. Yeah. Okay, anyways. Now that that's done, let me go ahead and put the gratitude donations. If y'all would like to send gratitude donations, we appreciate you. What? She is a good woman. Okay. All right, y'all got like a few more seconds to get up in here, y'all. Hey, Levi. Thunder King. What's up, Thunder King? Y'all got y'all bevies. Y'all got y'all fumar. Have y'all tapped in with your ancestors and asked for a message on today? Or not? Okay. Are y'all subscribed? Because I'm about to put this in subscriber only mode so we don't have to deal with that riffraff. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. If y'all act right, I'm gonna do 1 minute. If y'all act right, then we'll leave it there. If y'all don't act right, then we're gonna move it on over to 5 minutes. But anyway, what's up, girl, boyfriend, and they, them? How y'all doing? Well, I hope. It's your girl, Savy from Savy Sentience, and welcome to tonight's reading. If you all are new here, hello and welcome. And if you are not new, welcome back. Y'all gang, and y'all been in this motherfucking thing. Thank you. All right. If you're looking for personal readings, you can only book at SavySentient.com. That is the only place you could book. What's in my hair? Okay. I will never be in these comments. I don't solicit readings. I don't slide into DMs. I do not have a WhatsApp. I do not have a WhatsApp. I do not have a WhatsApp. Okay. If you are getting a reading from me and you don't see my face, you are not getting a reading from me. All of my readings are done via Zoom or recorded video. So if you don't see me, it's not me. It's a scam. And if y'all don't know what AI look like by now and y'all letting AI do readings, we're going to pray for you. Okay? Okay, but let's go ahead and get into this reading, y'all. Thank y'all. First of all, thank y'all for everybody who's been subscribing, because at this point, we're almost at 3,300 subscribers. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to all of y'all who've been sending shout out to those of y'all who've been sending gifts and things. Y'all are really helping my pockets, helping to play our pockets. Okay, I haven't started my new job yet, so I need those coins. So thank you for all your donations, whether energetic or monetary. So let's go ahead and get into it. I don't have any channel messages for you. We're just going to see what comes right on out. Levi said, I do not like green eggs and scam. Right. So, Spirit, speak to me, speak through me, send the messages for the highest good of this collective. Let them hear everything that they need to hear. Whatever's been heavily on their mind, address it. If there is anything that may not be the best news, may not be what they want to hear, let them receive it with grace, and let's help them out with a solution. All right, Spirit, what is at the center of this reading here today? What is at the center of this reading here today? Gang, gang in this thing. Her. Girl, me too. Eight of Swords. Ooh, I did not mean to do that. Okay, Eight of Swords, and I accidentally picked up the card underneath, which is the Queen of Swords. I'm not going to take her, but I feel like that was not an accident. Y'all are feeling trapped in a situation. Something about your situation has you feeling stuck. I do feel like there are solutions that you are not seeing just yet. And that's why the Queen of Swords came out, because Spirit is needing you to use your discernment. Be smart. Understand both of these are Swords energy. This is mental energy. So it's really giving you was smart, you was kind, you was important. Like, you is smart. There is a solution to this thing. Why you feeling trapped? I don't know. Why you feeling stuck? Why you feeling like there ain't no solution? Maybe the solution is something you don't necessarily want to do. Because I know in my case, the solution is something I don't necessarily want to do. But shit, the other option is worse. Okay? The help, yeah. And that's what we need right now, the help. But the help, you already got it right here. Because you was smart, you was kind, you was important. What's crossing this energy? This could have something to do with loss, a loss of coins, financial instability. Maybe y'all facing an eviction. Maybe y'all car finna get repoed. Maybe you too just lost your job. Maybe you trying to see where the coins gonna come from to take care of the things that you need to take care of. I'm locked in, Spirit. Talk to a player, because I need those coins. All right. What's at the root of all of this, Spirit? Seven of Cups. Some of you all may be spoiled for choice. Like, you may know what the options are, and it's just so many of them that you cannot focus down on just one option. You cannot. It's like you're having a hard time planning, because it's almost giving like ADD. Like, yeah, I could do this and that could probably work out, but then maybe I should try this. I don't know. If I do this, then maybe that will give me more time. But if I don't do that and I do this, like, it may be like you're just too overwhelmed with choices. And you need to ground. You need to come back down to Mars. Girl, stop chasing cars. All right. The other thing I was getting from the Seven of Cups is that it's the energy of illusion. What has gotten you into this situation might be people or the situation itself presenting as something that they're not. And now that you're this deep in, you're like, how the fuck do I get out now? Now that I see that the situation ain't what they said it was, how do I get out of it? What's a potential future for this? What's a potential outcome for the Spirit? Fool in the reverse. Girl, Spirit eating. So one potential future for this is that you continue on your way acting as if, I want to be careful how I say this, because I don't want you all to not be in the energy of everything's going to work out. We always want to be feeling and thinking and aligning ourselves with the energy of everything's going to work out. But Spirit doesn't want you to get so caught up in the manifestation and the speaking affirmations, and like, while we are all spiritual beings, while we do know that we have connection to our ancestors, while we do know that our people will be helping us out, there is work that we have to do on our end. And we can't just be sitting around saying everything's going to work out, everything's going to be okay, and then be doing nothing to assist everything in being okay. Okay? So one possible situation is that some of you, I hope that you listen to this and you don't, but some of you will fall into that trap. You will fall into everything's going to be okay, and then the next thing you know, things get worse because you were not in alignment, right, Levi? Weren't in alignment with the gravity of the situation. Okay. Tell me about the recent past for this situation. Justice. This is a cause and effect situation. Spirit, you finna have me out here using myself as an example? Y'all wild for this. All right, so Justice, while it is a card of truth and while it is a card of balance and it is a card of karma and all of that, it is also a card of cause and effect. And the messaging behind the cause and effect aspect of the Justice card is that everything you do will have an equal consequence. Okay, so if you're working hard, put in extra hours, etc. and so on, you're going to have a big check. You're going to have overtime, right? If you are not, if you are calling out, if you're, something like that, or in my case, just working at a place where they did not compensate us appropriately for what they wanted out of us, and I thought things were going to get better. They was telling me that, towards the holidays we'll get busier. My checks got progressively worse as I continued to work there. But because I trusted my manager, who was breadcrumbing like a motherfucker, and I stayed too long thinking that things would get better, the result is now I'm in this hole that I got to dig myself out of. Now I got to drive Lyft, and now I got another job, but I still got to get through training, and now I possibly got to get a loan. And like, there's so much that, like, I could have saved myself a lot of time if I would have just quit when I realized that they was full of shit. So this is like the cause and effect. It doesn't necessarily mean that what you did was wrong, but we do have to deal with the justice aspect of it, the truth of it. The truth of the matter is, I stayed in a situation longer than I should have. Saturnian energy, that's just, I'm a really loyal motherfucker. And I tend to stay in a few situations longer than I need to. So this is like the Saturnian lesson of it all. So for some of you all, there may have been a lesson in all this as well. While there may be real world consequences and real world situation that you now have to free yourself from, there's also a Saturnian lesson here that you gotta realize so that you don't repeat it. Hey, Sabrina. So cause and effect. We did the thing, or we didn't do the thing, and now we have to deal with the consequences of the thing. And the thing is, we got to try to free ourselves from the situation. We got to dig ourselves out of the situation. We got to prevent Five of Pentacles energy. Okay? Or maybe we're already feeling like we're in Five of Pentacles energy, instability, but we got to get ourselves out. Okay? It's cause and effect. So effect is before it happens. So for example, if I eat this laxative, the effect, no, that's a bad example. I know that that laxative has an effect of making me poop. I took the laxative. The effect that it had on me was I pooped. Basically, effect is a past tense, or if you're talking about what will happen after, an effect is how it will influence you. So it hasn't happened yet, but it will affect you in this way. It has happened, so it affected you in that way. Okay, well, that's our grammar lesson for today. All right, so we are going to clarify some of this, but let's see what the expected future is for this situation. And as soon as I said, let's see what the expected future is, I heard that affirmation. Let it all work out. Let it all work out. Ooh, devil energy. Okay, so the expected future, what you expect to happen with the devil energy is excess, obsession, having to work hard. Like if it's a financial situation, you expect to hustle. You expect to get a loan. Like I said, you expecting to have to do something in excess to get yourself out of this. Okay. To prevent an even worse situation. Thank you for the gift, Levi. To prevent an even worse situation, you're expecting to have to go hard in the motherfucking. I'll go hard in the motherfucking paint. All right. Hey, it is what it is. All right. So let's clarify the Eight of Swords in the center of this reading. What is it that got us feeling stuck, trapped? We got the Hermit energy. Why the Hermit energy? Some of you all feel stuck because you feel alone. You don't feel like there's anyone you could reach out to for the help. You just, some of you all just know. If you're anything like me, you might be really like hyper independent because you have had to be. And so you know that there's just not another person to help but yourself. Emperor energy, yeah. Because you know, ain't nobody to help get you out of this but you. We got to step into our masculine energy. We got to create solutions. We got to make order out of this motherfucking chaos. Thank you, Levi. And so crossing that energy is the Five of Pentacles. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Queen of Cups. Ace of Wands. Some of you all didn't listen to your intuition about the situation. Or this Queen of Cups, because it is in the reverse, could represent somebody else in the situation. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. Someone who's really moody, withdrawn, very insecure. Clock that T, Spirit. Neglectful, dependence, and martyrdom. Yeah. So some of you all may have taken action with the Ace of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. You all might have taken an opportunity to get yourself out of this. Like, again, using the job example, if it was a job, you might have went ahead and found yourself another job, found you something better that could get you up out of here. But you just got to see it through. You just got to see it through. You chose to take the door to prosperity, the door towards an upgrade. Yeah, I do feel like there is a person involved here, though, who kind of played in your face, who kind of made this situation worse, made it happen, was dishonest with you. Like I said, in my situation, my manager was kind of breadcrumbing. Told me that she was trying to get me more money, trying to get me more hours. Told me it was going to get better when the holidays came around. Like, told me a lot of bullshit that wasn't so. And like I said, my checks got substantially lower as time progressed. So, yeah, it might have been someone in your situation who was kind of making you stay. The situation itself, there may have been something about the situation itself that made you depend on it. Maybe it was all you had at that time. Maybe, just like in my case, you was making so little that you couldn't even, get ahead or whatever the case is. So it's like you needed to hold on to wait for the next check, or at least that's how you felt. I'm getting, if this is a situation that's not even about money, if it's not about like a job situation, it feels like there might have been someone in a situation who like depended on you, or who like leaned on you. Like, let's say this is a family situation, and maybe like you stayed in this house that was like abusive or whatever, or kind of prevented you from growing, but you stayed there because like your little sister was there and you didn't want her to feel unsafe being there without you, something to that effect. But eventually you had to take your leave, you had to take your exit because the situation was not getting better. Tell me about the illusions here. Tell me about the 7 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, they sold a dream. I'm hearing Aubrey's punk ass because you bought the dream when they sold you one. You really wish that somebody would have told you something to save you. Instead, they said, tell me. Yeah, you bought the dream when they sold you one, but you really wish somebody would have told you something. The ghetto, honey. Yeah. They sold you a dream. Told you there was a future where there wasn't one. Told you there was money where there wasn't one. Told you there was an upgrade where there wasn't one. Gaslighting motherfucker. But I digress. Tell me about this Fool card energy in the reverse, Spirit. Hangman. Yeah. Spirit said you need to release that naivety. That thinking everything's just going to work out because it's just going to work out. No. Faith without work is dead, Bookie. You can't just have blind faith and think you're not supposed to do nothing. You can't just be waiting for a miracle. All I need is a miracle. All I need. Face ass. Thank you for the marshmallow high. Like, you can't just be waiting. Like, what are we going to do, though? What is the solution, though? What are we doing? Come on, friends. We got to have a solution. Tell me about this Justice card. Tell me about justice in the past, Spirit. World card. So, we played our part. We played our part. And we reaped what we sowed. And we reap what we sowed. Okay? I'll be on here telling your business every time. So the world card is completion. It's over. It's done. It's a chapter that we're closing out. But we do have to take accountability for our part. And I think that's why Spirit got me up here telling my business, Carrie. Because I didn't have to use myself as an example. And this is, y'all know I'm good for telling, like, I'll use myself. But I didn't necessarily want to tell y'all all of my financial business on here today. But Spirit said we're gonna tell you. We're gonna, like, because I'm not above y'all. I'm not, like, we all the same. I got the same struggles that y'all got. And, like, just because I didn't build a platform, it doesn't mean that I'm superior or I'm rich or I'm Nah, I don't live an inauthentic life. A lot of shit I went through is right here on the channel. It's a good ass story time here. Because I'm just like y'all. I'm human too. I'm going through the same bullshit that y'all going through. Right along with you. So Spirit said, tell them this. Tell them your goddamn business. Let's talk about these coins. Let's talk about these bullshit ass coins that I got played out of. Okay. So yeah, World card. World card is the culmination. All of our actions led to this point. It's over now. We done with it. But we are where we are because of the actions that we took. Or the inaction. Okay. So now that it's over, now that we see it for what it is, how do we move forward? How do we put this full energy in the upright? We can be optimistic. We can trust the universe. But we don't need to be so naive that we think it's just going to happen. It's just going to work out. It's just going to be okay. There was a certain action or inaction that we took to get us here. It's going to take action or inaction to get us out. So what's next? This is why the Devil card came out. We know what's next. It's going to be a hustle and a grind. Tell me about the Devil card, Spirit. And then the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's going to be an aggressive swim. Yeah, this is not an alignment. Frustration, separation, failure to meet the test, avoidance of choice, or overcommitment. There's some type of imbalance. Oh, okay. Oh, Spirit, eat. Okay. Yes, there is something that we need to do about it. But the solution can't be overworking. Spirit saying we got to think, we got to work smart, not hard. Your gut just dropped. because overworking, oh, that's crazy, y'all. So the Devil energy and the Lover's energy, they're mirror energies. In the traditional tarot, the Devil energy looks just like this, but instead of the angel, there's the devil there, and they're in chains and they're in bondage to the devil. So these are actually mirroring energies, okay? But when it comes out in a reverse like this, it's basically saying like what you think you're doing that's in alignment is just as bad as being in Devil energy. Yeah, okay, so let's say it's a financial thing again. Yeah, you need to do some type of work to get out of the hole. The solution is not working day and night, and burning out until you get the money that you need. There has to be another way. You still have to have balance. You still have to sleep. You still have to eat. You still have to rest. Otherwise, you risk crashing out. So while you may need what you need in the time that you need it in, you cannot, you cannot do it in excess to the point where you harm yourself. Because anything, good or bad, can be bad. Anything in excess can be a negative thing. Yeah, drinks are lovely. Drinks are lovely when you have a little sip. Maybe 1, 2, have a good night out, whatever. But when you spend every day drinking, it's detrimental. It's detrimental. So Spirit is saying, even though you need what you need, don't go so hard that you end up harming yourself. And you're going to end up just still in a fucked up situation. If not, it becoming worse. Okay. Y'all want to pull some T cards before we move into your actions, your course of actions? I know you do, because y'all nosy. I be nosy too. I be want to know what's T too. Yeah, so too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. Anything in excess can be too much. Okay, so what's the T on this situation? Before I tell my lovely collective their next course of action. T. Girl fight. Yeah. Yeah. Girl fight. Mm-hmm. Yes. So there may be feminine energy involved in this situation that's being petty, that's at war, that's physically fighting, or that's in competition with each other. In my situation, the way I perceive these people in my situation is like the high school mean girls that peaked in high school. Like that is the height of their life. Cause how are y'all this old acting this petty, acting this young, acting this childish? Or how y'all we at work? Where's the competition? I thought this was a team. The fuck? Hey Robin. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. What's going on here? So y'all might be dealing with some grown ass mean girls. Y'all might be dealing with just feminine energy that's not really acting very divine. Bankrupt. There's some overdue bills there. Some past due bills there. Somebody might be filing bankruptcy. Somebody, like I said, your finances might not be financing. Bills might be past due. Spirit is in our business tonight. See, that's why I needed to make a drink. The spirit over here in our business. Because why is y'all telling all the business, spirit? What else is going on here? Talking shit. They talking shit. Somebody in the situation is talking shit. And I heard about it. And that's the part that blows me. You gotta watch who you talk to. Because it always gets back. In my case, I like to talk to the person who I know is going to take it back. But I digress. Yeah, somebody in this talking shit about you. It's crazy. It could be like the people who actually got you in this situation are now the ones talking shit about you. Like, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even be in this situation. Y'all got to remember, misery love company. They love it down, okay? And people who envy you, people who are in competition with you will do their best to see you fucked up every single time. Moving. Some of y'all might be moving from one job to another, one house to another. I ain't ready to move. I ain't finna let these people have me out here in these streets. Okay? Some of y'all might be moving. Stable, rich, business owner, CEO, BDE. Y'all know what it is. There may be a masculine energy in this situation that is going to actually be able to help you. And or we did have that emperor show up. So that might just be you, girl, stepping into your boss daddy energy to get this done. Okay? Get this handled. Whatever the case is, it's emperor energy up in here. Ready to get the situation resolved. Because we ain't going down without a fight. What the fuck y'all thought? What the hell y'all thought? Bad habits. Whoever we talking about. Didn't I say misery love company? Y'all see what's on this card? Y'all see? Y'all see? These are miserable people. These are people with addictions. These are people who are toxic. These are people, caught the tea, spirit. Let's get in their business. These are people whose home lives are miserable. They be up here pretending to be happily married, happily involved, peacefully single at the house. But they had home fighting with their husbands, fighting with their wives, low key being abused. Abused. And instead of finding peace in the escape of not being in that environment when they be at work or wherever you know these people from, instead of finding the solitude and the peace of not being in the environment that doesn't bring them peace, they bring the fuck shit right along with them and try to project it onto you. You show up bubbly, happy, optimistic, and they hate that. So since I am being harmed or whatever I'm going through at the house, because I'm going through that, I need to make sure that somebody else gets to feel what I feel. The crazy thing is, when you encounter a chosen one, when you encounter someone who carries the energy of optimism no matter what they're going through, that energy is blessed. That energy can carry over to you. So instead of trying to attack them and diminish them and make them feel like you, cross watcher, because I know y'all be watching, why don't you allow them to be a friend? Why don't you allow them to help you? Instead, y'all be trying to tear us the fuck down. And that always results in fucked up karma for you. Cut them off now. They mad. They can't get in the club. I stay over there. Because in the club, y'all can't get in. Because in the club, y'all can't get in. Bottom of the deck said they ain't you ain't shit. Okay? Y'all, we're going to leave it there. We're not off fam. No, we're off fam because we're in the club. But y'all can't get in. Y'all can't get in because y'all want to be low vibrational, negative, succubus ass MFers instead of being kind to chosen. One thing about chosen, though, we always gonna find our motherfucking way. This ain't my first or second or third time being in a situation that I'm in. In fact, I've been in worse. I have been homeless. I've been homeless in a car. I've been homeless in the streets with nowhere to lay my head. Having to try to get rooms every night. A little late rent. That's not going to be the thing that ends me, Bookie Butt. Sorry. That's not going to be the thing that ends me. What's the next course of action for my collective here? What energy is my collective in? Ain't my first rodeo, not my first barbecue. Look, this is the energy that we in. We're expecting a blessing. We're expecting a windfall. We're expecting money to come in. We're expecting a message of stability. We're expecting the help. We're expecting a blessing. Because the chosen gonna always be blessed, bitch. So take that nasty ass energy over there. Take it over there. Okay? What's surrounding the chosen at this time? What's surrounding? Queen of Wands with the Four of Cups. Queen of Wands came in the upright, so that might be you. Confident. You're confident. You're content in the house. Like, I'll say spirit, because yeah, we might have a little bit of worry right now. We might be a little bit unsure about how this next couple of weeks, next couple of months, next year finna go. But there is, and I felt this yesterday too, there is a peace. There is a confidence. There is a knowing that the universe is going to work this shit out for us. There is a knowing that the universe going to work this shit out for us. Okay? What is in the mind and the emotions of the collective? Hierophant in the reverse. So I'm getting two things out of that. In your mind and emotions, Hierophant in reverse could represent a broken contract. So yeah, we done with this situation. Contract is broken. It's a dub. There may be concern about leveling up. If you'll be able to pull it out in time, don't worry about it, y'all. Just keep pushing. But also, thank you. The Hierophant in reverse can represent doing something that's unconventional. So like I said, with that devil energy, you might think, I just gotta hustle, I gotta hustle, I gotta hustle, I gotta grind, I gotta grind, I gotta grind. And maybe that's not the answer. Maybe the answer is you gotta do something unconventional. You gotta do something outside of the box. You gotta do something that you wouldn't normally do to get what you need. Now, I'm not saying go clap no cheeks for the coins. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, for example, I used to drive Uber. I crashed my car driving Uber. They didn't want to pay for it. I said I'm never fucking driving for Uber again. While I was going all of this, while I was at this job, I feel like it was a download. And it was like, see what Lyft talking about. And I was already on that type of sign where I was like, I'm not fucking driving my car for these bitches. For nobody. But in only 2 days, I made $300. And the checks that I was getting from this place for 32 hours was like 400 and some change. Like, what are we really doing? So unconventional could be, you don't really want to drive Uber. You don't want to be a Lyft driver. You don't want to deliver food. You don't want to do Instacart. You don't want to babysit these kids. You don't want to walk these dogs. Like, these are not things that you do. You are an administrative assistant. That is your job. Like, or whatever it is that you do. But Spirit's saying, instead of overworking yourself, instead of worrying, do some shit you wouldn't normally do. Get money in a way that you normally wouldn't even think of. Think outside the box. Okay? Before I pull the outcome, let's clarify these. It'll all work out. Let it all work out. Page of Pentacles. We expecting that blessing. Clarify it, Spirit. Oh, shit, Spirit. You freaking hate. It'll all work out. It'll all work out. Is that the angel of temperance with a blessing? And the knight of motherfucking swords storming in? There's a blessing coming in quick fast. Quick fast, quick fast. And we're expecting it. Oh my gosh. When I seen that angel pop out, bruh. Seek balance and create a calm atmosphere. What did I tell y'all? With that devil energy. With that lovers in reverse. That's imbalanced. That's still going to equal the same result, if not worse. We got to be balanced. We can't hustle all day and night. We still got to eat right. We still got to get our 6 to 8 hours of sleep. We still got to. It can't just be all hustle. Because we're going to burn the fuck out. So be balanced in however you're getting yourself out of the situation. And Spirit's going to meet you. And they're going to meet you quick, fast to get up out the situation. Yo, not Shay. Spirit been these readings this week. Also, today is my mama's birthday. Give her a shout out to the ancestral realm. But just Scorpio season has just really been on one. It's a really transformative time every year. But this last week of it, Spirit been spiriting with these messages. All right. Surrounding you. Queen of Wands energy and the Four of Cups energy. I said you confidently but calmly expecting, like you just know that it's coming. And then your message is the Eight of Cups. So however it is you mean to resolve this situation, it's time to take action. It's time to journey forward. Okay. It says, the quote on the card says, make your decision and take action with confidence. Ain't nobody more confident than the Queen of Wands. Okay, so however you're finna get out of this, plan your work your plan, and do it confidently. Tell me about the Hierophant in the reverse. Why is it in the reverse, Spirit? Why is it in the reverse? Because we're doing some things that we don't normally do. But we're going to do them with precision. We're going to think it through. Queen of Swords energy. That me. You're going to be really clear in your communication with yourself, with the divine. For some of you witchy girls, witchy boys, they thems. Clarity in your communication with spirit via petition. Some of y'all need to go petition Saint Expedite. You need to go petition your ancestors. You need to go petition whoever it is that you work with. Be clear. What's more unconventional than the witchcraft? And I'm talking to me too, because I know I've been slacking on my practice. So when this reading is over, gang, go get your brown paper bag. Go get your lead pencil. Write your petitions in cursive. Okay? Fold it towards you, because you're attracting the abundance that you need to get up out of this. Or if it's a negative situation, fold it away from you. Get this negative energy from around you so you can thrive, whatever it is. But be very clear about what it is that you need, want, and expect to happen. Also, don't beg. We writing things in the present tense. I have. I am. Okay? This is so. It will be. Ashe, Aibobo. Like, not, please, ancestors, can you please help me? Oh, I need you so bad. Oh, because that indicates lack. We command what we need. We don't beg for the shit. This is what I need. I have. Present tense. I have $1,500 being deposited to my bank account by this day. I have several job offers in my email. I have all of my bills paid up and money saved. I do not lack. I need for nothing. I am taken care of by the universe. Positive present tense. Right. What's the outcome here, Spirit? Look, didn't I say faith without work is dead? The outcome is achievement, but the Eight of Pentacles energy is about work. You're going to have to put in work on your end too. Whether it is, not whether, I'm going to say it's going to be physical work, spiritual work, because faith without work is dead. Clarify that Eight of Pentacles for me, Spirit. And you're going to get a little blessing. Six of Cups energy. Nostalgia, memories, healing, comfort, steady gain, pleasure after hardship. There will peace. There will be peace. Queen of Wands. Come on now. Queen of Wands. All these queens. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords showed up as the Emperor energy as well. Taking charge, taking control. But definitely tapping in with your feminine energy to get what you need. To get the things taken care of. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into the oracles. After that, we're going to do y'all's personal reading. So think about what you're going to ask. Which oracles? Which oracles? The witch oracles? That feels right. Yeah, that feels right. The witches. We're going to go with the witches. Hey, witches. What does my collective need to know? Sheesh. Oh, big. Yeah, it's time to do some magic. It's time to do some magic. And Spirit is saying it don't even gotta be too complicated. This is what I'm talking about. Something as simple as a petition. The first card out said coven, soul family. The second card out said the basics, the element. So elemental magic, something simple. And broken branch. Heartbreak. So I think I want to start with the broken branch because I do feel like whatever the situation was, it involved some type of heartbreak, some type of betrayal. In my situation, I didn't really know these people like that, but I didn't dislike anyone. And I really just be feeling a way about me having the good heart that I have and always trying to look out for people to always have hidden agendas and ulterior motives. It be some fuck shit. Luckily, I'm at a point in my journey where I can discern that shit early, but it still bothers me that that's how people act. Like, you don't have to pretend to fuck with me. You could just not. But they be having ulterior motives and they be wanting something. So, for me, it's more of an annoyance because I'm really fucking nice to people. And I don't have to be. It's really a choice. But anyway, in your situation, there may be somebody that you did dearly care for that betrayed you. Or who took advantage of you. And it didn't really have to be that way. So, we're going to start with the broken branch before we get into the magic of it all. It says, keyword, heartache, severing, letting go of unhealthy limbs for the greater good. This is the Three of Swords energy in the tarot. When caring for a plant, it's important to cut off any parts that are dying, or the plant will continue redirecting vital nutrients to that area in hopes of saving it. The damage needs to be removed for the good of the entire plant, allowing what is healthy and strong to continue receiving enough resources to grow even healthier. The same is true for people. When you put all your energy into something that is dying, you're redirecting that energy that could fuel stronger areas. When you focus on the X, you're missing your chance to have a strong, healthy relationship with someone new. When you focus on your mistakes, you miss your strengths and fail to build upon what you're good at. There are some things or people in your life that are sucking up your energy and need to be severed for your overall well-being. The more time and resources you give to this broken area, the more you will suffer in your own life. You may see this manifesting in a lack of money or time, spending more time working on someone else's projects to the detriment of your own, feeling drained of your happiness and your energy in the company of someone, or feeling a general sense of dread and lack of direction. That price is way too high. You need to cut it. Cut these people off. Cut off anything that is making you sacrifice your own resources for them. Especially when they're not reciprocating. Fuck all of that. All of your resources, your time, your energy, your gifts, whatever, is yours. Use it to help yourself. Because now, here we are, looking crazy, trying to figure out how we're going to help ourselves. We gave too much energy to people who didn't deserve it. Cut the limbs. All right? So, let's get into number 17, soul family. That feels like the next one. That feels right. Okay? A little sippy sip. That's good. And that is your coven. The keywords: soul family, acceptance, putting yourself out there, the family that you choose. Tarot companion is the Three of Pentacles. A coven is the family you choose, which supports you in ways that extend beyond any one ritual or spell. It's a connection that is richer than friends. It's an alignment of people who you share a soul mission with, expressed in infinite ways. The thread connecting the soul family is so divine and aligned that only the universe could have possibly brought these people into your life. This kind of kindred fellowship is only available to those who have done beautiful and complex work of finding and embracing the true self. You are living so authentically that you radiate truth through every cell of your being. And that authenticity sends out a signal to the right group of people, a call that only those in soul agreement with yours can hear. There is a coven available to you, and they will begin making their way to you once you've accepted who you are. You will know them instantly when you allow yourself to be seen and you are not judged for it. Of course, that means sometimes you will share parts of yourself that others will reject. While it may be painful at first, rejoice in knowing that these people are not for you and you are not for them. Ashe. You can move forward with knowledge that they will have no place in the family you are gathering for yourself. Receiving this card is a sign that new people are entering your life. For relationships, this can mean a new love interest who has the potential to be a soulmate or a partner, or that you may welcome a bundle of joy soon. For finances or career, you may meet a mentor or someone who can help you advance sooner. Okay, so some of the people that you had to cut off may have been people that you hoped were going to be part of your soul family, that you hoped would be part of your coven, that you thought would be more aligned with you than they truly ended up being. Okay, in my case, there were one or two people in that environment that I thought we could develop some type of spiritual connection, but sometimes people don't be healed enough. They don't be at the same level of healing, or in a good space. I won't even say the same level of healing, because everybody heals at their own pace. But there is a certain part of your healing journey that you get to where you're able to open yourself up to others and it not be toxic. These people are still in the toxic era. They're still in the toxic era. I don't know how much healing they've done, but it ain't enough to be friends with me, to be in my energy. My friends, my A1s, they're very aware of themselves. They're very aware of what needs healing in their life, and they don't flood the other friends with their toxicity. These people, whoever you need to cut off, they toxic. It's coming out their pores. It's seeping all over the table. It's getting in the food. Like, Okay, so now it's time to go back to the elements. Okay. Keywords. Back to basics. Start from the beginning. Reconnect with nature. Tarot Companion, the Hierophant. Remember, we got the Hierophant in the reverse. We unconventional about it. Okay. Elemental magic is one of the most natural spiritual practices you can embrace. The elements represent the basic building blocks of the earth and teach us the value of simple but powerful magic. Water Hierophant gives us life but can also be deadly. Fire can be gentle, like the glow of a candle, yet it can also destroy. The earth is solid and strong, yet it can shake our lives and our foundations. We can't see air, but yet it can whip into terrifying gales. The basics hold more value than we credit them with. When you are feeling lost, sometimes the best thing you can do is return to the beginning. Start over with the foundations that inspired you in the first place. Rediscover the magic of working with very little. Revisit the place of your first date when your relationship was rocky. Call upon your friends if you've forgotten how to have fun. Go back to that very first spiritual practice that started your journey and taught you how to live a spiritual life. When you pull the Elements card, it's because there is more available to you than you realize. You don't need unlimited resources to make powerful moves. Learn to work with what you have and see the value of having limited options. It forces you to be resourceful and reminds you that sometimes the most valuable things can be found in the most basic undertakings. Should this card fall from the deck and land in the reverse position, it means its meaning becomes more literal, guiding you to limit your spiritual workings to just the elements. Experience them one at a time, rediscovering the magic of each. Take notice of the lessons learned from each and reflect upon how lessons are meaningful to you in your current situation. I said earth. I almost said earth instead of each. So earth magic may be especially important to someone here. If you a hoodoo, them roots are especially important to you. So earth magic may be really significant to some of y'all. But also going back to the basics, it takes us to the root of the reading. It's the Seven of Cups. Remember I said you might be spoiled for choice, feeling like you have too many options, and that's actually causing more confusion. So Spirit is really needing for us to kind of chill, kind of get grounded, and really just focus on what we have. What do we have and how can it help us get to where we need to be? Okay. I wrote Love in the Dust by my front door. Aw. Yeah, so getting back to basics, guys. If you're not magical, then take this card as a more practical meaning, okay? But sometimes we be overdoing it, and like, we don't need to do all that, especially with magic. With magic, you be thinking, I need an eye anew, I need a, I need a chicken egg, and I need 5 earthworms. Like, you don't need all that. What you got in your cabinet right now? What you got in your drawers? Don't you got an altar? You got a pen and a paper. Like, what do you have that doesn't require you to spend more money to make some shit shake? So whether it's magical or not, let's focus on what we have and how we can use that to create the resources that we need. Okay? So I'm going to get a postcard from Spirit. Oh, angel number, then a postcard from Spirit. And then I'll do a song. And y'all can drop y'all numbers in the comments, okay? What is the angel number for this, Spirit? Okay. They said let go of the past. I guess we've forgiven these people. We're letting go of whatever just happened and we're focusing on our new shit. Blue cinnamon onto your bed. Okay. I haven't heard of that one before, but cinnamon is great for good things. I mean, for many things. Whatever, do what you need to do. 1717 says let go of the past, with 17 likes in here. So 17 may be really significant. 17 does reduce down to 8. 8s represent new cycles, abundance, infinity. It says let go of the past. Release, forgiveness, healing, growth, new beginnings, moving forward, and renewal. It's time to release the weight of the past and embrace the new opportunities ahead. Trust your instincts, especially if you feel called to lead others, as the universe is guiding and supporting you in this journey. What part of your past are you holding on to, and how can you release it to move forward freely? Take the time to write a letter to your past self, acknowledging the lessons learned, and then symbolically let it go, whether by burning it or tearing it up. Okay? And then let's get a postcard. Brown paper bag, honey, cinnamon, whatever's in the pantry. Whatever's in there, go and get it. Dollar Tree is my favorite apothecary. All the brown paper bags that I got came from the Dollar Tree. A lot of my seasonings, little spices. Some of them come from the Dollar Tree sometimes. I'll see what they got over there. But I do have like gal roots and like, you know, real witchy things. But sometimes you just need to look up the magical meaning of what you already got. What can you do with Italian seasoning? What does Italian seasoning all consist of? What do those herbs individually, what do they represent? What can you do with some parsley? What can you do with some onion powder, some garlic powder? Like, go look in your cabinet and see what the magical meaning of that shit is. And see how it can help you out the situation. Okay? Dress a candle with some of that stuff. And it don't even gotta be expensive candles. The Dollar Tree got $1.25 candles. Like, come on, guys. Come on, guys. But anyways, your postcard says, Dearest you, over here there is no mystery for us to unravel, as we know intimately how connected we all are, how the web of creation works, and how spirit is in every aspect of life, from the invisible to the visible. But it's impossible for humans to comprehend the complexities of how things actually work, because the most important threads in the tapestry don't make sense in the dimension you live in. That said, can you feel the importance of these currents of energy that bring events together in miraculous ways? You can't understand with your mind, but you can know with your heart and your soul. Trust that even though you don't know the how, the what, the whys, we do. Surrender to the mystery and have faith that the unseen world is watching you with loving eyes as spirit weaves your life's mysterious and beautiful tapestry in glorious technicolor. Loving you so much, as always. All right, so spirit is saying we right here along with you, Bookie Butt. But there is some physical things that you have to do. There is some work that you have to do on your behalf to make this situation come together. So we are really co-creating with spirit right now, and our ancestors and everybody over yonder, okay? So that's the message, gang. That is the message. It's time to get into y'all's readings. So how many of y'all's in here? There's a few of y'all. I'll give y'all some extra chances to win today. Go ahead and drop your numbers 1 through 50 in the comments. Whoever gets the closest gets the reading. Whoever gets on it obviously is the winner. But if you do not win, fear not, because Spirit likes to slap you in the back of the neck with a message that wasn't even meant for you, or so you thought. Okay, so just because you don't win the reading don't mean the reading ain't for you. All right, drop your numbers in the comments 1 through 50. Let's go. I don't know why I'm hearing, oh, I didn't do the song message yet. But I don't know why I was just hearing, now that you're here, I got something to say. I think that you should know. Can you handle it if I go there, baby, with you? I don't know. It's some real sexy energy. Where I Want to Be is a song message by Donnell Jones. So I feel like Spirit is about to assist you in getting where you want to be. All right? Have no fear. Everything gonna be all right. You're gonna be where you want to be. But yeah, why that song came out though? Somebody might be feeling a little frisky. Somebody might be plotting on one of y'all, wanting to take y'all down through there. Take me through there. Take me through there. Somebody might want to take one of y'all through there, because I don't know where that song came from. It had nothing to do with today's reading whatsoever. But somebody want to know, can you handle it if they go there, baby, with you? 18, 22, 25. Anybody else when they got a number? As soon as I get done shuffling, that's going to be the end until the next round. I feel sometimes in my mind you won't want to stay for mine. Oh, baby, if I could be sure inside out that you know exactly the minute comes to see you, I'll go deep as I can, giving you the best of my love. But what if I tell you too much? All right. I'm almost done. Y'all got a couple more seconds to guess a number, 1 through 50. Oh, thanks, Levi. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, and who won the reading? Who won the first reading? Let us see. Let us see. Who need this reading, Spirit? Who you need to talk to real quick? Who you need to chop with? And the first winner is Levi. Already said 18. Diana, you want to guess another number before I look? 18, 22, 25. Why y'all all so close to 20 like that? Y'all feel like it's gonna be that? And look who it is, like a thief in the night. Diana. The number is 48. Dang, Diana. She came in with the Hail Mary. What's your question, girl? They throwing spitballs at you right now. Virtual spitballs. What's your question, Diana? Levi said full of grace. Diana full of grace. You funny. You was gonna say 46, Bruh, why you didn't say it, bruh? Y'all better be, let this be a lesson. Listen to your intuition. Sorry, guys. Tell me if I have someone new coming in. Y'all always want to know about somebody new. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. What is the overall energy for Diana? Is there somebody new coming in? Overall energy for Diana. I don't know about that, Boogie, but if that's something you've been manifesting, I feel like you need to be really careful. What I'm getting is like you're manifesting, you're not being specific enough in your manifestations. So while there may be someone coming in, they may not have the best intentions, because we have the 7 of Wands. If someone was like legitimately for you and had the best intentions, why would you need to have your guard up with them? Why would you need to be on defense? Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Pentacles. So someone coming in might be like seeing what you have. Like, oh, Diana drives a nice car. Oh, Diana got her own house. I'm trying to go holler at her and see what she got going on. Magician energy. Yeah, this person might be careful about who 111 on the timer. Be careful about who you allow to get close to you, because they may have ulterior motives. 3 of Wands in the reverse. 4 of Wands. Somebody might be waiting. Whoever. Yeah, I was finna say that. Be very mindful about the people who come in next, because if it's not about your financial wealth, are you in a connection right now? Like, are you going through a breakup, or did you recently go through one? Because this looks like someone has been waiting on you to walk away from the devil, with the 7 of Wands underneath that too. Somebody has been waiting on you to walk away from this person. They've been waiting for a breakup. And the reason why I say be careful is because, yeah, maybe this person could have positive intentions, or this person could have been plotting on the downfall, waiting for the breakup, praying for it. And just through experience, I've noticed that the people who tend to come in after witnessing you go through a breakup typically don't have the best intentions either. They're trying to get you in a state when you are raw. They're trying to get you in a state when you're still healing, because it's easier for them to gain access to you and take advantage of you. So whoever's trying to approach you now, whoever the next person is especially, to approach you, be very careful. Be very mindful. Pay very close attention to how they move. Because nothing in here even suggests that there is good intentions. There's not a single cup. Not a single cup. 3 of Wands is in the reverse, so they've really been waiting. 4 of Wands. It's an energy of home. It's about harmony and all that, but it's an energy of marriage too. But they're literally crashing a party and they're eating the people who were at the party. Like, so yeah. This person is literally, I don't feel like this next person is good. So yeah, they come in, but you don't want them. They come in, but you don't want them. Take some time to, you got 2 angel numbers. Take some time to heal. Take some time to just be with yourself, to appreciate peace. Nothing is more important than peace to me. I don't care how fine you are. I don't care how fine you are. If you got money, if you interrupt my peace, I'm okay. Like, you could really go. And in fact, I'm really selective about who I even invite to my house. Like, I'm like that with energy. All these people that I've been recently getting to know at work and all that, they haven't even been inside of my apartment. They've been here, but never inside. They've been in the parking lot, never inside. Like, be very mindful about your peace and your energy and your space. Your angel number 1414. Okay, ignite your spark. Spark inspiration, opportunity, joy, new beginnings, and positivity. Focus on your needs and desires with a joyful attitude. New opportunities, friendships, or even family additions may be on the horizon. Embrace the positive energy to speed up the process. What hobbies or other desires can you focus on to reignite your passion? How can you stay open to new opportunities and positive changes? Identify one passion or a hobby that you've been neglecting and take a step towards rekindling it. Embrace a positive mindset and be open to the new opportunities and relationships that come your way. So instead of focusing on who this next person coming in, let that next person be you. Focus on a passion that you have let go. Get into a hobby that you have let go. Okay? Keep your dream, 1551. Okay? Dreams, focus, faith, courage, goals, and spirit. Focus on the positive and stay dedicated to your desired outcomes. It's time to invest your faith and efforts into your ideas and pursue your dreams with unwavering determination. Your spirit is both beautiful and courageous. What can you do today to align with your dreams? How will you stay motivated and focused despite your challenges? Create a vision board or set clear goals to remain focused on your dreams. Remind yourself why these goals matter and let this motivation drive you. Trust in your courage and keep moving forward. And your song message, let's say guarding the bird. Is that a bird? Guarding the peace. Okay, I got it. Like, spirit really wants you to focus on you. Look, where I want to be came out again. With You by Jesse Powell. So they really want you to focus on you. Baby, it's you. The way you walk, the way you talk, the way you sleep softly through the night. Every morning your eyes and open your eyes. You should only want to be with you. You just want to be yours. That, like, be with you for right now. That's your bae right now. You're your own bae right now. Where you want to be? By myself. With me. With me and my peace in the house, doing puzzles or whatever I'm passionate about. Yeah, focus on yourself right now. Don't worry about nobody else. Okay, so that's your reading, Diana. Let's go ahead and drop those numbers in the comments, 1 through 50. Drop those comments, 1 through 50. I love being with me. I love being with me. And if y'all feel like y'all need a little, y'all better go get you some toys. Because it ain't even worth it. It ain't even worth it dealing with other people's energy. Go get y'all a toy or two. Until you find somebody that you can really vibe with. 36, 50. Ooh, Sabrina. Sabrina just went for the gusto. Just 50. 36, 50. What other numbers y'all got? 1. Levi went. Y'all crazy. Y'all went to the extremes. Okay. 1, 50, 36. Any other numbers? 1 through 50. What other numbers? 1 through 50. Can I call you Rose? Angel number 1, 2, 3, 4 on my clock. That's my girlfriend name. Her name Rose. Can I call you Rose? Y'all better get y'all one. Leave these fools out here in the streets until y'all ready to deal with them. Till y'all ready for someone who can add to your peace, not obstruct it. Okay. Y'all ain't got no more numbers? I'm gonna go ahead and pull. Once that number come out of that bowl, that's the end of the guessing. You're gonna have to wait to the next and final round. If you got a partner and you still be abstinent, you might need to reassess your partner, Boogie. Because when I do have somebody, she better. She will not know rest. She will not know rest. All right. Y'all ready? 150 and 38, right? Let's see. 36. Okay, 150 and 36. Where you at? What number? Did one? Bruh, Carrie. Is you a psychic hoe? 36. What's your question? Is you a psychic hoe? Carrie said, that's so Carrie. Future. Carrie gazed into the future and saw what the number was going to be. Yeah. Oh, now we both too fertile. Crazy work. Come on, Carrie. What's your question? She said, yeah. The fact that she guessed it exactly is wild. Because y'all was like 150. Y'all took it too far. She was like 36. I like that question a little bit. I do. And I'm putting y'all's readings in the timestamps, y'all, so y'all can go back and watch them again. Carrie said, is she going in the right direction? Dang it. Is she going in the right direction by being selfish? What is the overall energy here, Spirit? Is Carrie going in the right direction? Being selfish? Seven of Pentacles energy. How's it working out for you? It looks like you are. It looks like it's working out for you pretty well. 6 Pentacles is what he's focusing on, one at his feet. The 7 of Pentacles energy is about if the energy that you're putting into something is working out. He has 6 really good Pentacles at full bloom right there. So it does feel like what you're doing is the right thing for you to be doing. We have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck as well. So yeah, Queen of Pentacles energy as a reader, I treat it as the universe taking care of you. But also it's just a nurturing energy. It is a fertile energy. I call it like the baby empress, even though the empress is every queen, but that's what she gives to me. Like, she's fertile, abundant, she's nurturing, maternal. She is one of the 2 pregnant queens in the deck, so definitely a nurturer. And it feels like that's something that you actually needed. You may have been giving too much of yourself to others, to a job, to a family situation, to your family members who you don't live with. I feel like there was a time where you were doing too much for everyone else. So you did the right thing. Hermit mode, taking time to introspect, taking time to yourself. Not you. Do you be in the house? Do you be in the house? What I'm getting with this, because you got the Hermit and you got the 4 of Wands. Both of these are like in the house type energies. Hermit is introspection. She laying on the couch with a book. She got her bonbons. But the 4 of Cups is like literally bored in the house bored. Oh, this is the 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is also the energy of home. So you might really just be in the house or being okay with just being away from people. You may feel sometimes that you regret or have some type of regrets about not being around more. What is this? Clarify this. Why is the Five of Cups here? Maybe you feel like you missed out on certain things. Yeah, it feels like you missed out on certain things. You feel like you missed opportunities by separating yourself from people or focusing more on yourself. But I don't think you did. I think you're doing exactly what you needed to be doing. Three of Cups. Yeah, you might have wanted to party. You might have missed a little party or two. You constantly, I leave about 4 times a week. You leave what? The house? You just be in the house like, we need groceries real quick. Let me go pay this water bill real quick. Yeah. But you're not missing out on anything. It feels like this might be something that your spirit actually needed. Cool, I'm being around people and family because of the drama, but I feel guilty as well. Aw, don't, because you're not missing anything. You're not missing anything at all. Something about this Sun in the reverse and this Knight of Coins. He always looks so angry. This could be other people. Something about you not bringing your light around makes people upset. Or something about you give people what they need, not necessarily what they want. So like if you do engage with people outside of yourself, it might be like bare minimum and they wanted more from you. Like if you've started having, let's say for instance, you have like a cousin who stay having relationship problems, and if you used to be the kind of person who would give this cousin like all this advice and all this insight, and you realize that it was for nothing, now when this person calls you, you be like, girl, give it to God, have a good night. You hang up. Like they be like, what? Because they used to feed off of your light. They used to feed off of all of that positive, advice that they was giving you. Now you just like, give it to God, girl. Have a good night. like they like, what? That's it? That's it? That's all I get? Yes, you gonna take what I give you. What the fuck? You just don't have it to give anymore, and that's okay. Look at your card. Oh no, not me being so accurate with it. You cut that cousin off in 2004. All right, so 11:55 is the energy of self-reflection. That's the Hermit all day and night. Okay, and it says introspection, evaluation, clarity, self-awareness, energy, change, and growth. Take time for self-reflection. Evaluate the areas in your life that drain your energy and decide what needs to change to restore your happiness. What areas of your life need more attention and reflection, and what changes can you make to improve your happiness? Take time to journal or meditate on the areas in your life that feel draining. Identify one small step you can take to bring more balance and peace into your life. So you are exactly where you need to be. You're doing exactly what you need to be doing. Okay, what is the song message here for Carrie? What is the song message for Carrie Spirit? Okay, your song message is Back to Black. We've only said goodbye with words. I cry 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to black. Okay, so when this card comes up, it indicates to me cycles. Amy was going through the things with this man. I think this probably was about Ray. He a bitch. I don't like Ray. But it was a whole lot of back and forth. She would go through it with him, and then he back in his other lady face. And she just go back to depression. She just go back to sadness. But also, the other day I did like a financial reading and the song came out, and it reminded me, like, when people say we're in the red, that means like they're going bankrupt or they're losing money or whatever the case is. But when you go back to black, or when you're in the black, you're actually progressing, you're gaining, so this could mean that because you decided to pull your energy back, you are gaining more. You are you're having more for yourself. You're building up your stores, your energy stores. You have more for yourself. Your cup can now overflow. Okay, so that's that on that. That's the message. Okay, but you're doing exactly the right thing. All right, so we got one more reading. Drop your numbers in the comments, 1 through 50. Whoever gets it, gets it. 1 through 50. In the positive light. Thank you. You know I'm over here with this Mercury retrograde. I couldn't. Thank you, Levi. That's exactly. The ledger be positive. Your energetic ledger is positive. You're welcome, Carrie. Palante said, what did Ray do? You better go watch that documentary. We don't like Ray. Ray did not do right by Amy. Amy deserved better than Ray. And Amy deserved better than her daddy, too. All right, put your numbers in the comments, 1 through 50. 1 through 50. 1 through 50. This is the last time. This is the last reading. Last chance. Your last chance. It's your last chance to win. Or get caught by a stray. Because again, you can stick around for whoever does win. 1 through 50. Okay, Sabrina said 15. Okay, Sabrina. That feels good. 15 feels good. I don't know. That feels good. Okay, Levi, 32. 32. Okay, 32 feels good. 42, Carrie. Now you just got a whole reading, Carrie. 42. Any other numbers? Margarita gone. I don't know how much tequila I got left, but I'm going to have to run that back. Hazel huffing and puffing like she worked today. So the rest of y'all just lurking? Y'all want to read them? All y'all in here. Only 3 of y'all dropped numbers. Y'all lurking? Y'all scared? Don't be scared. It's just a little communication from the spiritual realm. If y'all here, y'all got to believe in it, right? You just want to see how close you get to it? Okay. So nobody else want to drop a number? I mean, if y'all just want to lurk, that's fine too. Thanks for your patronage. Okay, so if Carrie win, I'm not giving it to Carrie. I'm going to draw again, but Carrie just want to see how close she get. 32 or 15. Let's see. Carrie, fuck out of here. Why was it 41? Carrie, get out of here. Okay, let's see. Carrie over there doing, she's scrying or something. She over there talking to her ancestors. They whispering in her ear and stuff. Cheating. I'm just playing. All right, let's see what else we got. That felt like 2. 40. Who's closest to 40? That would be Levi. Sorry, Brandon Boo. It Angels today. Let's see if you get hit in the back of the neck with this message, though. Levi, what's your question, Boogie? Sabrina, did you get a reading yesterday? No. It's been a couple days since you got a reading, huh? Deja, Holly, Nani, them. Oh, yeah. It's been like three days since your last reading. Okay, well, let's see if you get hit with a stray. Levi. Levi been here from the beginning of this reading, too. Ask your question, Levi. So let's dance, let's dance, so let's dance, let's dance. What's your best move towards ascension? I love when y'all ask a good spiritual question. No shade to y'all that be asking about a boo, but when y'all ask a good spiritual question, I be loving that. Because I think I just did too many readings where it be like, is he thinking about me? No, girl. He thinking about the girl in his lap. Like, but let's talk about your ascension. Come on, Levi. Okay. Okay. The way I just was getting ready to shuffle these, my thumb caught this like that. And it was the Three of Pentacles. So you're definitely doing something about your ascension. But with this Eight of Swords over here, it feel like you might be stuck in somewhere. Stuck in your head. You might be too much in your head about it. Trying too hard. You might be trying too hard. What's the overall energy here, Spirit? Page of Cups with the Page of Wands. You got the use. You got the use, okay? But you don't listen to the spirit. Okay? You don't listen to the intuition. But you got the use. Okay? Page of Wands. I feel like by nature, you are spiritually strong. You are born into a certain path. Your ancestors, your bloodline may be creators, wands energy, fire, alchemists, manifestors. So it's like you have the foundation because you were born into it, but you don't listen to the intuition. You don't listen to the spirit when it talk to you. Okay? When you get downloads from spirit, when you get intuitive hits, you don't be listening. It's like you be wanting to do whatever you want to do, but you don't be listening to what you're supposed to be doing. They just gave me the reference of when you get your report card and the teacher be like, pleasure to have in class, which basically means like you're a really energetic kid, but you don't necessarily always be focusing on the lesson. Pleasure to have in class, but don't be listening. All right, tell me what this is, Spirit. Page of Cups in the reverse. Deviation from the path. Naive. Irrational daydreaming. Devil's still here. With this world on fire, I'm feeling like you've gone through an initiation. You've been through something where your whole world came crashing down. And in spite of it, you were taken care of by the divine, but it was really regretful. In that initiation, there were many lessons that you were meant to learn. There were many communications from spirit that you were meant to receive and reciprocate. You were meant to respond to that you did not. There may have been a love connection involved here too with the World card. They're underneath in the bomb shelter, just like tonguing it up while the world is crashing and burning. And so it feels like maybe during like your Saturn return or during this initiation, like you were so caught up in like a relationship or maybe distracted by other things that you were not listening to spirit as you were going through the chaos. Clarify. Hangman. There is something that you were supposed to surrender. There was something that was supposed to be released, but you held on to it. And like that thing is your blockage. So if this was a relationship, you held on to it so long that it blocked you. And spirit didn't let you lose everything. They didn't let you be completely down and out. But you did hit a sort of rock bottom. But even then you wouldn't release this thing. Tell me more. With the devil card there, it feels like whatever this thing is, it was really toxic. And you were really protective of it. It was harmful to you. And you were protective of it. Y'all. Whoa, 7 of Wands twice. It's like you chose it. Even though you knew it wasn't good for your health. Even though you knew, like, if this was a relationship, it's like everything and everyone around you was telling you it wasn't good for you. And you kept on choosing it. And it was literally the separation of this relationship or whoever you needed to let go. That's what's blocking you. It's giving like you don't want to hear it. Tell me more. Look, bro. There is a karmic connection in your life that is the direct blockage of your ascension. The Lovers, you have to choose. You have to choose. 3 of Cups energy at the bottom of the deck. You have to choose. If you don't choose, if you continue to hold on to this, if you don't end it, there will be a Tower. 3 of Cups, 4 of Coins, the World, and the Tower. If you don't release this, it's going to be snatched away from you. And when the universe comes in with Tower energy, it's going to be the most uncomfortable because you were given the opportunity to choose. You were given the opportunity to choose. While time is not linear and while time is infinite and all the jazz that we hear about time, you have a certain course that your spirit team wants you on and certain things that you are meant to be doing in certain times. And the longer that you prolong releasing this person, the longer it takes you to ascend and the longer it takes you to fulfill your purpose. The Lover's card is the energy of choice. You can continue to choose this relationship, or you can choose the path that is destined for you. You can choose what is in alignment with you. But you've been holding on to this relationship for too long. You're gonna be stuck until you free yourself. Right under the Page of Wands, you have the Strength card. So this is legitimately a strength test for you. How much does your purpose, how much does your path mean to you? Are you willing to sacrifice anything for it? If not, once spirit feels like once spirit feels like they've given you enough chances or exhausted all the opportunities to get you on your correct path and to have you in alignment with your purpose and you just refuse, they will void your soul contract and give your destiny to someone else, because they have an agenda themselves. They have certain things that they need to see happening too. There are certain people, all of us, who are sent here to fulfill certain things. And at certain parts of your journey, Spirit will tell you, like, you're supposed to be doing X, Y, Z. We need you to do this, this, and this. You need to be in this space because you being in that space is gonna help this, and that person. Like, there's a reason why we're here. And the longer you prolong letting this person go, the longer you're gonna be out of alignment. And we don't want to get to the point where Spirit say fuck it and moves on to another charge, but I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen with people who refuse to heal and be better. Your angel number is 233. It says positivity. Positivity, joy, hope, compassion, optimism, mindset, and spread joy. This card brings a message of positivity and compassion. Reflect on how you can spread joy and hope in your life and in the lives of others. Consider your mindset and how to maintain optimism and hope. In what ways can you bring more positivity into your daily life, into the lives of those around you? Perform one act of kindness or share a positive message with someone today, and make a conscious effort to maintain an optimistic outlook on your daily interactions. I'm glad that card kind of came out, because it kind of gives, like, find the bright side. Find the bright side of having to let this person go. Yeah, you will experience some temporary pain. You do have the Five of Cups energy. But you need to be focusing on the Two Cups left standing, the future, what it means if you choose your destiny, if you choose this path over this person, how choosing this path, choosing your destiny will lead you to greatness, and how you will be doing so much more for the collective than if you were to selfishly stay in this connection that isn't even serving you. If we're being honest, it's too many. Give me one song message. You mentioned a third party earlier. Dead and gone. Look, your song message. Dead and gone. If you choose your destiny and choose to move in alignment with your destiny, the current version of yourself that exists is going to fall away. You are going to be put through a dark night. There is going to be a death and rebirth cycle, all of that. But it's going to be for your own betterment and for the betterment of the collective. Everything that we do here individually affects everyone collectively. But you did mention a third party earlier, and I thought it was interesting that you blamed the third party for the interference in your relationship. Everyone has free will. Everyone has the ability to say yes or no. And if there's a third party involved in your situation, it's because your person allowed it. It's because your person allowed it. So let's place the responsibility and the blame on the people who deserve it. Okay? And I think that will be a huge first step towards making the correct choice towards your destiny and releasing this connection, because it is not doing you any favors. It is not serving you. Okay. All right, gang. So that is all the messages. That is the reading. If you all would like to book personal readings one-on-one via Zoom, you can do that on my website, and that is the only place that you could do it. Okay, I don't reach out. I don't slide in DMs. I will not be in the comments soliciting readings. And I do not have a WhatsApp. So anyone telling you that they're me and trying to get a reading out of you through those avenues is a bald-headed lie, just like they mama. Okay? I'm glad to hear it, Levi. If you all would like bonus content, check out the channel memberships and the Patreon. Okay, there is extra videos there, but there's also like over 2,000 videos on this channel. Okay, so explore all the content. If you all see the hype little emoji, the hype at the bottom of the videos when y'all watch them, click those. It helps the channel and it's free. So hype these videos. All right. And until the very next time I read for you all, gang, I'm wishing you all love and light. Now please go get right. And I will see y'all in the next one. Later, gang. Thank you, Levi. Good night.